The Senate is working through a number of amendments to this big funding package that they are expected to pass at the end of the day. And one of those amendments was put forward by Senator Bernie Sanders, and it would take away the $75 billion of extra funding. That's more than most countries' entire military budget. It would take away the $75 billion that the Republicans gave to ICE in the big betrayal bill last year. We're hearing in the last few minutes that amendment failed in a vote of 49 to 51. Every Democrat voted for it. Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski also voted for it. We could talk about how they always vote for something with the Democrats when they know that it's not going to pass, right? It never has any teeth to it. If there were enough votes that they would swing it from not pass to pass, they likely wouldn't have voted for it. But it raises the question, like, where's Senator Tillis? Where's Rand Paul? Please understand, in this moment, Republicans are funding ICE's reign of terror. Republicans are doing this to all of us. They are taking $75 billion of our tax money that could be spent on affordable housing, or that could be spent on health care, that could be spent on infrastructure, improving your community in some real impactful way. And instead, they are spending it on January 6ers, Oath Keepers, Proud Boys, kitting them to the nines with thousands of dollars worth of gear. They're buying up warehouses so that they can hire Geo Group and Core Civic and pay them billions and billions of dollars to run concentration camps around the country. Those private corporations will be billing the taxpayer somewhere between $165 and $440 a day for each immigrant that they keep in one of their facilities. We could actually be spending that taxpayer money. That's our money. That's our money. We could be spending that in ways that improves our quality of life, that makes us more secure, more prosperous, that helps our communities thrive. But instead, the Republicans have said, no, we're going to give that to Donald Trump's lawless, out of control paramilitary so that they can continue to violate your rights, destroy your property, abduct you and your neighbors. Yeah, that's what Republicans think is a good use of our taxpayer dollars. And all of the Democrats said, hey, this is a real bad scene. A majority of Americans are opposed to what is happening. We need to represent our constituents. We need to uphold the Constitution. And Republicans were like, no, we have no interest in doing that. We want to lick Daddy Donald's boots. We want to do whatever Donald Trump wants to have done. Republicans are the ones saying, fuck the Constitution, fuck American citizens, fuck your rights. Republicans are a fully consolidated party of fascism. If any Republicans had the courage today to stand with the Democrats in a meaningful way, Bernie's amendment would have passed. But what are the Republicans doing? Oh, Rand Paul's amendment would take away $5 billion from refugee welfare programs. That's what Republicans think is a priority in this moment. The ways out of this, as Dr. Erica Chenoweth says, are mass public resistance and voting these fuckers out in the midterms. Now, I know we heard late last night that this funding package was going to be held up and we were likely going to face a government shutdown, and that was because of one person, Lady Lindsey Graham. He apparently was late to the party. I don't know. I heard about it when Republicans passed the budget in the House. They stripped out this $500,000 payoff for senators who had their phone records examined by Jack Smith in the January 6th investigation. Just like blatant overt corruption. It was so bad that House Republicans were like, no, we can't allow this. We all heard that, but Senator Lindsey Graham didn't find out until late yesterday, and he wanted his $500,000. He wanted his sweet $500,000 in basically like free money, free taxpayer money for him. As a fucking shakedown, he held up the entire process of working through this funding because he demanded his $500,000. And I guess there was some negotiation and he agreed to set that aside for right now. In exchange, he has gotten the promise that there will be legislation put forward to criminalize state and local officials who refuse to cooperate with the illegal actions of ICE. They're trying to make sanctuary states and sanctuary cities illegal under federal law. The party of states' rights. The party of states' rights. So fucking rich from Lindsey fucking Graham. Of course, they don't actually have any scruples or they don't actually have any political beliefs at all except enriching themselves and protecting themselves. It's not a coincidence to me that all of this crash out came from Lady Lindsey as we are watching more Epstein Files information come to light today.
The House. You took the Arctic Frost language of the Senate and took it all out. You could have called me about the $500,000. I'd be glad to work with you. You jammed me. Speaker Johnson, I won't forget this.
You didn't let me grift off the taxpayer.
I got a lot of good friends in the House. If you think I'm going to give up on this, you really don't know me.
Oh no, we know you, Lady Lindsey, and Republicans in the House sure as fuck know you. You are a known quantity. You've been kissing Daddy Donald's ring for years now. What dirt does he have on you? What's in the Epstein files? I mean, again, they're not substantiated as of yet, but I believe Lindsey's name was mentioned by Sasha Riley. I'm sure without any evidence to substantiate it that a lot of these guys are loyal to Donald Trump because he's got shit on them. He's got shit on them. Remember, Tom Homan was being investigated for taking a $50,000 bribe in cash, and it wasn't until Donald Trump got elected and Kash Patel dismissed the case that all went away for him. And Tom Homan's willing to do whatever Donald Trump wants in Minnesota right now. But for all these guys where he's got dirt on them, he's got them over a barrel, they might as well get rich off of it. They might as well be grifting and grafting and getting as much money from the taxpayer as they possibly can. Lady Lindsey.